In this video, we are going to talk about 10 hidden places in Japan. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. When you think about Japan, you probably picture the frantic metropolis of Tokyo, with its flashing neon lights and throngs of people. Or perhaps you're thinking of Kyoto's ancient surroundings and the geisha culture. But there's so much more to see and do than these classic locations. Japan stretches for around 3.000 kilometers from north to south, and about 73% of the country is hilly. Because the majority of the mountain area is substantially forested, Japan is likewise heavily forested. Roughly 69% of the country is covered in forest. As you may expect, this creates some stunning vistas. When you combine that with Japan's rich history and culture, you can expect some incredible things. Let's have a look at some, less known to tourist places, the must-see destinations for locals. Number 10. Kagoshima's Sakurajima. Since the 8th century, Sakurajima, a symbol of Kagoshima and one of Japan's most active volcanoes, has continued to smoke and erupt many times a day. Sakurajima, with an elevation of 1,117 meters and a circumference of 50 kilometers, offers breathtaking views that make all your worries fade away and put your life into perspective. Number 9. Beppu. Hopefully, the Jigoku of Beppu is the closest you'll ever get to hell. The Beppu hells are made up of 8 hot springs that are meant to be viewed rather than bathed in. Each hell has its own, themed, hell, such as the Blood Pond Hell or the Sea Hell, which spews various colored steam. Beppu never fails to remind us of the beauty of Japan's tectonic activity. Number 8. Azumo. Azumo, an hour's train trip west of Matsu, is home to Japan's oldest and most important Shinto shrine, Azumo Taisha, as well as the world-famous Azumo soba noodles. According to legend passed down from generation to generation in the Azumo area, Okunanushi no Miko, the god of fortune, got Azumo from another god in exchange for his former realm. If you're in the neighborhood in mid-May, make a point of stopping by the Imperial Festival, when locals gather to pray for a happy life. Number 7. Kirashiki. When you stroll into the city, you'll understand why it's been dubbed the Venice of Japan. Kirashiki is successful in retaining the historic Japanese scenery where people worked and lived throughout the Edo period. This historic city, located in Okayama Prefecture's southern section, is notable for its storehouses, kura, with weeping willows that line the banks of the old canal. At night, the light posts along the river are illuminated by a faint glow, creating a different kind of beauty than Tokyo's city lights. Number 6. The Flower Tunnel of Wisteria. This fantasy tunnel can be found in Kitakyushu City's Kawachi Fujien, a private garden. The garden is notable for its magnificently displayed enormous quantities of wisteria flowers, which include 20 different types: white, blue, purple, violet blue and pink. The 2 tunnels produced by 22 wisteria blossoms spanning across them are really lovely. The greatest time to visit is between April and May, when the flowers are in full bloom. However, because this is the busiest time of year, we recommend purchasing your tickets ahead of time. Tickets can be purchased for 500 yen at 7-Eleven, in Japanese only, but you will be charged an additional price while entering the gardens, depending on the season. Alternatively, you can purchase your tickets and secure your time slot in advance by clicking here. Number 5. The Sacred Mountain Mount Haguro. Mount Haguro is a great place to get away from the hustle and bustle of city life, with plenty of greenery and the sound of water all around you. Haguro-san is the most accessible of the 3 Dewa-sanzen mountains, located in Tsuruoka, Yamagata. The Haguro-san Shrine, the only Dewa-sanzen shrine open all year, is located at the summit. You can get to the summit by car or bus, but the traditional, and, in our opinion, the finest, route is to walk. Mount Haguro represents the current world's trouble, Mount Gasan represents the past, and Mount Udano represents the future in Dewa-san's mountains. 2 gods reside in the 3 sacred mountains of Dewa-sanzen: the god of agriculture and the god who guards the Dewa province. A walking track leads all the way to the peak of Mount Haguro from the Torii Gate at the base of the mountain. Anyone who can find all 33 figures engraved into the stone stairs along the journey will be prosperous. A 5-story pagoda, as seen in the photo, stands around 10 minutes into the walking trail. It was completed in 937. The area is rich in history and religious significance, and it is well worth a visit if you want to immerse yourself in Japanese culture and environment. Number 4. Historic villages of Shirakawa and Gokuyama. Gokuyama and the neighboring Shirakawa-go, which are bordered by the Shogawa River Valley in the remote mountains from Gifu to Toyama prefectures, were designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1995. Both places are famed for traditional farmhouses known as gashozakuri, which translates to built like hands in prayer, due to the roof's resemblance to Buddhist monks' hands put together in prayer. The roofs are constructed in such a way that heavy snow does not accumulate during the winter months. The houses were built between 100 and 400 years ago and are still in use today. You may even stay in some of them for the night. The location is surrounded by mountains that reach up to 1,500 meters in height, and during the winter, the area is blanketed with 2 to 3 meters of snow, giving the area a romantic movie vibe. Visit Suganuma and Ainakura if you want something less developed, less crowded, and less modern. You will be able to sense the true essence of old Japan here. It's like going back in time to the most romantic location imaginable. Number 3. Kamana Nachi Taisha, Shrine Complex with the tallest waterfall of Japan. Kamana Nachi Taisha, Wakayama Prefecture, along with Kamana Hongu Taisha and Kamana Hayatama Taisha, all UNESCO World Heritage Sites, is one of the main destinations on the Kamana-Kodo pilgrimage route. The shrine is part of a bigger complex that demonstrates the Kamana region's unique coexistence or fusion of Shintoism and Buddhism. The Buddhist temple Saigantoji is located right adjacent to the shrine. The shrine and temple buildings are very spectacular, and Saigantoji has a 3-story pagoda among its structures. The Daimon Zaka section of the pilgrimage tour is an excellent option if you wish to walk sections of it. The 600-meter path, which is paved with stone and bordered with huge evergreens, leads to the gates of Nachi Taisha via 267 stairs. The magnificent Nachi Falls may be seen from near the top of the slope. Nachi no Take is one of Japan's tallest waterfalls, measuring 133 meters. Even today, visitors are awestruck by the fall's natural power and beauty. There's no denying how incredible it is when you look at the image above. Number 2. Shiragane Blue Pond, a man-made picture-perfect lake. Shiragane Blue Pond, Ike, is a man-made pond located outside of Shiragane Town, Hokkaido. It gets its name from the intense blue color of the water, which is caused by natural minerals dissolved in it. The pond was constructed to cover the erupting volcano's volcanic mud, preventing damage to BA in the event of an eruption from Mount Tokashidake. The gorgeous, manufactured scenery was only recently pushed as a tourist destination, despite the fact that it had no tourist objective when it was first built. As a result, it remains a new, unknown, and unique tourism destination today. The lake derives its water from a local waterfall, which is about a 45-minute walk away. It will take you about 10 minutes to stroll around the lake. When visiting Shiragane Blue Pond, keep in mind that the season affects the appearance of the pond. Is there a suggestion? This location looks amazing in the winter when it's blanketed in snow. First place Mount Aso, Japan's largest volcano. Mount Aso or Aso-san, Japan's largest and one of the world's largest volcanoes, is an active volcano in Kumamoto Prefecture on Kyushu Island. In 2014, the Aso region was designated as a UNESCO Global Geopark, describing it as one of the most magnificent quaternary caldera volcanoes in the world. The volcano is 1,592 meters high and has 5 summits, the most notable of which is Mount Nakadake, which is positioned directly in the caldera's core and still steams with volcanic gases. The caldera of the mountain, which was formed by many massive eruptions in the distant past, has a perimeter of more than 100 kilometers. Tourists can visit and view the main crater of Nakadake, however it is occasionally closed due to excessive amounts of volcanic gases. Its most recent eruption occurred in 2016, although the volcano has since calmed down. Because Mount Aso is one of the world's most active volcanoes, make careful to check the current status of the volcano, official website, before you go. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications before you go. Thanks for watching.